Top of the morning, top of the morning. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. We got Poison in the kitchen cooking. She cooking up something for today's show, y'all, today's show. Before I jump on in, though, let me go ahead and introduce myself. I go by Cedric Blickman, a.k.a. Blick. And we got the crew with us today, Royal Flush crew in the house. Today's going to be heading the show. We got Poetic Poison. What up, Poetic? How you doing? How you feeling?
Top of the morning, everybody. I am feeling like a slave today, and I'm ready to get these lashes. Let's get it.
Like, whoosh. Look. We got you. We out here. Okay, and then also we have Coco the Goat in the house. What's up, Coco?
Top of the morning. Can't wait to get this tea on this kink.
Yes, y'all. If y'all don't know, we are doing a kink show today. We're going to do the pros and cons about kink. Some people don't know fully about it. So I was like, man, let's just do a show on it. We're already doing shows that people normally don't do. So let's jump on in there and make sure it happens. Also, we have the Black Google in the house, a.k.a. Info Goat. What up, Info Goat? What's popping? He up here posted up. Yeah, he tried to surprise me with a poem, though. I didn't get to approve it yet, so I gotta wait. We gotta wait on that. But how you doing, brother? How you feeling?
I do not have a poem. I'm gonna go ahead and clear that up because I don't want to try to hit you later. Surprise! Hey man, what's that poem? Like, so I don't have.
Oh man, just playing. I'm just playing. All right, and then we got a special guest with us today, Sweet Deep Poetry. Let's give it up for Sweet Deep Poetry. She's gonna be chilling with us all for a good amount of time. How you doing, sweetheart?
Hello. Hi, guys. Thank you guys for the invite. This is my first time ever even logging onto this site. So I'm seeing messages or whatever. I don't know anything. So I apologize if I don't know. I'm just here, but we're gonna figure it out. Okay.
We got you. No problem. No worries. You safe. You safe with us. You stay in your box. You know, I'll give you the cue and the unmute, and that's all you got to know. That's all you got to know. Everybody, you guys can make sure you follow her. She is new to Bigo. She jumped on here just for the show, so I feel amazing. We feel good to be able to have the new visitors. All right, and with our powers combined, it's the top of the morning show. Like I said, today is going to be a kink show, so I want to jump on in just 17 seconds. Poison is going to go ahead and give us some pointers and stuff, because nowadays it seems like people are scared nowadays. We got either extremes. We got the extremes of people being super duper scary, especially when it comes to sexuality or ways to be able to please, your mate, things of that nature. Everybody is just acting some type of way, or it's the full extremes where you got the perverts doing all this stuff, crazy stuff. So I want to be able to clarify that today about a fun topic. And yeah, I'm gonna let her go ahead and introduce it. I ain't gonna go too much in it, but I want her to go ahead and introduce the show. She's gonna give a little bit of history of kink. I always say kink. It's other words for it, of course. But she's going to give a little bit of history of it. We're going to talk about some of the pros, cons, and then we're going to find out if maybe deep down inside, you might got a little kink. There's nothing wrong with a little kink inside you. Ain't nothing wrong with it. So yeah, we're going to see what's up. So I'll get a show to Poetry for a second. What up?
All right. Y'all, I am so excited because they have let me off the proverbial leash. See what I did there?
Got him.
So this morning, you guys, we will be talking about all things kink. Today, it will be about BDSM and the kink community. Now, just to give you guys a little bit of heads up, we're going to always start with the information and tell you what the definition of kink is. Because, of course, we know the vanilla definition of kink. Yeah, it means you a little nasty. Yeah. But the true kink, baby, you nasty. You a nasty nigga. Yeah, that's what it really means. No, but the definition of kink, while the word kink doesn't have a medical or technical definition, it is generally any sexual practice that falls out of convention. So that is rigging or being tied up. Rope bunnies, so the equivalent to a spoon in cereal would be a rigger and a rope bunny. A rigger is a person. A rigging refers to being tied and suspended by
Yeah.
rope or any other kind of binding.
Got him.
There is a large history of kink, and don't get me wrong, you guys, because I'm gonna blow your mind about some informational historical facts about kink. Now, little unknown thing, kink started from torture. It is a sexual torture. A lot of kink devices, the St. Andrew's cross, back in the early 18th centuries and even further than that, these were forms of detaining prisoners or bad guys. The stocks, which you would now be used to get whippings in or to punish somebody in, is actual a form of pure, not fun torture.
Ouch. All right.
Yeah. Kink is an unconventional, sensual, erotic, and sexual behaviors. There are over 126 sensual, erotic, and sexual behaviors out there that are classified under the kink realm. In 1886, Richard von Krafft-Ebing published over 200 clinical cases of unconventional sexual behaviors in an encyclopedia of sexual perversions, the Psychopathia Sexualis. It is a book. For the Miko. I did a little Miko. I looked at some books.
Girl, you just said St. Cross, and I went and looked it up. I'm like, I don't know about that one, yo.
It's ready. Make sure you find it.
Don't let me find out that my researching is wrong. Let me know something.
We gonna let y'all know some books.
I knew you was gonna know that book, Miko.
Yeah, he got it in the cabinet. He got it in the cabinet behind the cloth.
Know.
He got it in the cabinet behind the cloth. He like, baby, look, you know what tonight is? It's time to get nasty.
Well, as a large group of you already know, from being, if you know me, you know that I proudly wear my collars, which is a form of showing that you are owned, just like you would collar a dog to show that that dog is now your possession. Collars on women, men, or whomever also signify a form of possession. This shows that I am owned, I am loved, I am cared for. Aside from kink, you all know that I am a slave or a submissive, but there are, and not just women are submissive. A big stereotype is that a woman is always the one to submit. When in actuality, it brings me to my special guest, Miss Sweet, and you see her shaking her head right already. Miss Sweet and Deep Poetry is a dominatrix. She is a melanated woman that dominates in the kink world, which is generally predominantly dominated by men. But in today's century, we women are taking the reins on wanting to dominate, and for whatever reason, and I love it. I can't wait for her to tell y'all her reason for dominating, because I love it. I'm with it. I'm all for it. I think Miko will like it too. Honestly, I'm just like, Miko be like, yeah.
Beat it in. Yeah, crazy. That's what's up. That is what's up. So, okay, well, I appreciate that. That was a good little some knowledge, some information, y'all, because like I said, like Poetic was saying, most of the time when we see it, we only think about like the movie, like 50 Shades of Grey or certain things that we've only seen, but half of the people don't even have no clue about this world. So that's why I said we want to dive on in. I'm gonna give it back to you, Poetic. I'm gonna give it back to you. Go ahead. So what we want to do first? First?
Well, I'm gonna bring up Miss Sweet and Deep. Our newest. This is, oh my God. All right, let me give my flowers real quick.
Yeah.
So y'all know I have been streaming for about a year. I actually met Sweet and Deep on another platform. We met at a poetry event, and I did this. She was widely known for her erotic and sensual poetry, and I came into this poetry set and I did something a little touching, a little more emotional. And she was inspired then to share some more of her more deeper poetry. And ever since then, Sweet and Deep and Poetic Poison, baby, it just go together. We fit like a glove. I love her. We bounce ideas off of each other a lot of the time, and when it comes to our poetry, we challenge each other to write. She is a phenomenal poet who does have a YouTube channel. You guys, so if y'all are on YouTube in the YouTube world, make sure you go check her out. It is the same as her name, Sweet, the letter N, Deep Poetry, all one word, double the P. You know how we do it. It's a double P kind of thing.
Got him.
But love her. But I would like
Yes.
to introduce Miss Sweet and Deep Poetry.
Appreciate
Thank you so much. Thank you so
Thank you,
much.
my love,
I'm gonna
for
let y'all
taking the
know
time from
right
your
now.
busy day. I know you're at work.
Yes, yes.
I know I'm hiding in the warehouse to do this,
I
but I'm
sure
gonna
was
let
like,
y'all know right
"Ooh."
now. I know I'm hiding. Don't worry about
No
that.
worries.
I'm gonna let y'all know right now. Poetic Poison is my wife on our other site, so I'm just letting y'all know that's my wife. We already got married. It's already done. Y'all can't have her. But
Got him.
but yes, we did. We met on another site, and she has just been very amazing. But
Yes, yes.
let's get into the kink. I had to call her, and well, we had to talk because she was telling me, that
She
there'll be
didn't
some
know
questions
if she wanted to
asking.
tell
Listen,
why
I
she
was
was
like,
a
listen, do y'all
dominatrix.
want to know
I was like,
why
it's an
I
all
became a
black
dumb?
panel.
Okay,
It's an all black panel.
I
Hey,
needed to
Good.
know that
let's do
because
it. Let's do it. Let's do it. You safe. You safe.
my reason in becoming perfect, because I have to be for my reason.
Yeah.
My reason in becoming a dominatrix, I was in different relationships, of course, and I was introduced into the swingers world. Once I was introduced into the swingers world, I started meeting men that liked to be dominated and just kept telling me I have that character where I would be a really good dominatrix. And in the swingers world, where I had ended up, there was more Caucasian people there. And my first dom was a white guy. I was very, very nervous with him. And he's like, no, it's okay. I want you to do this. So he actually trained me on how to be a dom. And then I started learning and reading more into being a dom. And I realized I love my black men. I'm sorry. I am unable to dominate you. The only reason I'm able to dominate, and I only dominate white men, is because of slavery. I'm sorry, listen. I dominate
Hey.
all my slaves. Listen, I'm telling you,
Hey.
all my slaves, I give them my order, my rules. They have rule number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. They know when I say what number, what it means. But I name them
Second
all
Nico.
Toby. I don't give a fuck. I'm sorry. All of my slaves are named Toby.
Toby.
Okay?
Toby.
I beat their ass and I named them Toby. It is just something in me that just feels so just powerful, being able to see a white man on his motherfucking knees and me doing anything I want and calling his ass Toby. I'm getting him back for you, Kunta. Got him for you, Kunta.
Smack it ass. Let's go. Let's go. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Toby. Toby. That's good. I love it. I love it. Oh, that's
So,
too
I
funny.
told you Miko was gonna be all for that. Like,
Oh yeah, he was like, yeah,
I
get him,
heard
girl,
it.
get him, girl, get
Hey,
him,
no,
girl.
when you said it, right? When you said it, I was like, man, I ain't with that shit because I ain't with no woman beating up on me and shit. When you said that it was a white man, she beating their ass. See, y'all know I'm a panther, so that sits very, very well with me.
Oh, that's too
Toby
funny right
ass
there.
up.
Let's go. Let's go. I love that. All right,
Yes,
cool. All right.
so
So
that's
we're gonna get
where
some-
Go ahead.
that's where I started my dominatrix, and that's my reason for
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. We
I like
learn
to whip
something new.
their ass.
Learn
Getting
something
them
new
back.
every day.
getting them on their motherfucking knees.
Wow. So how long have you been doing like poetry and stuff? How long have you been doing poems and all that?
My poetry, I have been writing poetry since I was in elementary. I'm a very shy person,
Yeah.
but when I'm performing my poetry, I become that person. And the person that I'm speaking about is not shy.
Yeah.
So I get into a certain character, I become a certain person, and that person is like life.
Yeah.
I become her during my poem. Then when I come out of my poem, I'm back to being sweet. And I'm like, okay, stop it. Don't look at me. Don't look at me.
Yeah. I love it. It's funny that you're actually saying that because we had a whole show the other day talking about creatives and how you have to kind of go into another version of yourself in order to do your work sometimes. Like I told you, sometimes before I get on stage, I get a little light nervous and then something just snaps and then I'm somebody else. You know what I mean? So that is good. That's funny that you're able to do that as well. Okay, cool. So so how do you want to do this, Poetic? Is she gonna give us a piece or how you feeling about it?
She won't be able to perform
Okay,
the
not
piece
today.
at work. That's why I sent you the link
Okay.
to the piece.
Okay,
to
cool.
show.
Oh, so that's her. Okay, yeah, got you. All right, so what we'll do right now, let's get ready to go to the video. We're gonna play the first video. Let's get ready to play that first video. So we're gonna go to a quick little video break. Let me go ahead and set that up real fast. If we got you, sweet. I know you at work and stuff, so if you got to mute and stuff, you're good.
Yes.
All right, no worries. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and go to a quick commercial break. So people that are on Bigo right now, you guys got to go to YouTube real fast if you guys want to see this first particular piece. I'm loading it up as we speak. So give me 1 second. I like that though. That's funny. She said, "Toby, don't play with us. Don't play with us." All right, we got this. Let me load it up. Got here. Boom. Okay, so let's put all our attention on the piece on YouTube.
It's Coco Face for me.
Yeah, I don't think Bigo could hear it though. I don't think Bigo could hear it.
Yeah, no, they can't. Oh, I can barely hear the beat. But you
Okay,
guys, if you
it's
do
playing
want
on
to check it
YouTube.
out, all her first stuff is recorded. It is on YouTube. Yeah, you're gonna have to go on YouTube, Kemalicious. Her name on YouTube is just like you see her name here, Sweet in Deep Poetry, 2 P's and an N, you know. But that
Okay.
is her piece called Oral Affection. Y'all definitely want to check it out, though.
Okay. Got him.
I apologize. If I wasn't here, then I would have been, able to perform. And my poetry is with music. So
No, you're good. It's
I
it's,
see the
it's actually
dress,
on the
though.
show though. It's definitely on the show. So the whole show, when they watch the whole show, they'll be able to see it. Let me see if I turn it up a little bit. Okay.
The dress.
I heard that.
The dress.
He said it's the dress for him. I heard that.
Put on your red dress.
With them red heels too.
And put on those high heels and some of that sweet perfume.
Hold on, y'all. Oh my. On to the next. She taking them down right now. She taking them down, y'all. Y'all missing it. Y'all missing it.
oh gosh.
Let me see. Wow. Damn. My life. I didn't know. I didn't know. Oh my.
So that was the first poetry fellatio train ever done.
Wow. I'm letting you do your plugs right now, and then I'm about to come right back in.
Fellatio train ever done.
Wow.
I'm next.
Whoa. My goodness. Okay, y'all. Wow. That was
And
amazing.
remember
Let's give her
how
a hand.
shy I am.
Yeah, that's deep. No, I didn't know.
Remember how
I
shy
didn't know.
I am and I'm on my knees?
I've been getting paid $1,000 a month. if
Okay, let
not
me turn this
more,
off. Hold on one
just from
second.
this app
I got the
on my phone.
YouTube on here. Whoa, no, we did not know. Lord. I did not see that coming at all. Let's give her a hand one more time. Some of y'all, look, Vigo, I try to tell y'all every time. I try to tell y'all to go to YouTube. Y'all ain't listen to me, but go to YouTube. You're going to have to rewind that one because that was a crazy piece right there. Boy. But we appreciate you, sweet, deep poetry. She took down 3 people on stage
you,
during a
guys.
poem. During the poem, y'all. And she did it
Yo,
with class,
what's
too.
funny
Did
about
it with
that
class.
piece is when she originally wrote that piece, I wrote a piece to her. And that's the piece, I think y'all have heard it, that women can eat pussy too. I wrote that to her
Man, I heard that.
because of that piece.
I heard that. Inspiration.
Well, we're not going to talk about how I was rehearsing that poem and you ended up getting banned because of my rehearsals. We're not going to talk about that. Let her tell you that story of how I was rehearsing that poem
I'm gonna tell
and
it.
she was.
So she was rehearsing
Yeah.
to do that show.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting in her live, and we're in boxes like this, y'all. And I'm
Yeah.
making a sandwich with a whole dill pickle. Now I didn't cut the little stem part off the pickle, and I done started giving the pickle oral fellatio. And I'm talking about she rehearsed that piece so many times. About the time I was done sucking on that pickle,
It was
it
a
wasn't no
chip.
pickle in the middle, right?
It was a chip.
It turned into a
She
chip.
got people still looking for her. She got people
With
looking for her.
produce.
They're like,
With
listen.
produce. Like,
Laying the pickle out of
They're
the
like,
store. Like,
I
where's
got
she
a
at?
zucchini.
Like, where's she at?
They're like, no, I got a zucchini. I got an eggplant. Like, what else you could do that with? Like, I got some things.
I heard
But
that.
I want to go back. You said something like, you said women eat pussy too, and I'm very, very interested in that. I have my bib in my room.
Lord Jesus. Miko, we not about to go left on this right now. All right. Let's not get Miko too happy, man. Calm down. All right. So look. The point of us showing this
He's about
is
to get offline and have some fun with his wife. Come on, baby.
he like, baby, look, right after the show, mama. Right after the show. I ain't playing with you. All right, so look, I want you guys to hear this. So look, this is one of the reasons why we wanted to be able to have the show like this, because you just never know. Like seeing you, if we was working together or something like that, I'm like, you talking about this shit? Sweet deep. Yeah, right. You see that, like she said, she turns into a whole nother person. The stuff that she's saying as well. Crazy. So we got to make sure, we got to be able to explore to see if you have actual kink inside of you. Sweet Deep, I'll have you mute real quick.
Okay.
If I can have you mute just real quick. It's getting a little loud, my bad. All right, perfect though. All right, but yeah, so let's keep this show going. So man, like I said, I was shocked. I'm
Yeah,
definitely
so-
shocked.
I'm going to get into the next area of the topic of kink. Now,
Yes.
a lot of the time when people hear kink, like you said, they automatically think, oh, 50 Shades of Grey, whips and chains. You like to get your ass beat. Pause. We're going to pause that.
Yeah.
Yes, that is a little bit true. I'm masochistic, so I like whips and chains. They excite me. But there is a very healing. It is a very healing tool as well to use.
Mm-hmm.
You can use kink to overcome a lot of traumas in your life. Like if you've ever been, say, robbed, we'll just say robbed, for instance, at like knife point. And so now you have maybe a little bit of anxiety with knives. You can use your kink play to help you get out of the anxiety and heal some of the traumas that you have gone through. I have found in my on my journey as going from a submissive to a slave, I am really healing some really deep traumatic shit that I had buried deep down inside of me. And I'm quite certain, like you guys see it, like there's been just this aura about me that has been changing constantly, and it's been growing as I thought, like that I am a seed that has been planted by being owned. So a lot of the time I love talking about kink because it has such a negative connotation on it, when really it is so much more positive. There are studies that have, excuse me, my mouth get a little juicy.
A little drooling?
Okay.
You little drool? Okay. Because of the poem,
Little bit.
What you say happening over there? You got juice?
Yeah, I got juice. What juice when you need it?
I can't.
But I have found that throughout my, like, I'm a nigga from the street. I done been arrested. I don't like handcuffs. They give me anxiety. So my master has been helping me get through that. He's, it's all about the senses. It can really entice a lot of your senses. It is not just all sexual practice. There are also studies that have been shown and conducted that people in kink relationships have an 85% better communication rate than vanilla relationships, because kink is largely based on communicating and trust.
I heard
you
that.
need to be able to articulate, hey, pause, pineapples is the safe word, I need to stop. And in stopping a scene because you're uncomfortable in that moment, you are supposed to partake in what is called aftercare. And aftercare is not just for the submissive or the slave, it is also for the dominant, because there will be times and things that you are asking for your dominant to do that they may not necessarily be comfortable in doing, but they will do it because it is a pleasing thing. So you want to always check and make sure that the mental space between both the slave and the dominant are on the same page and are okay. And taking the time out to talk about the things that may have made you want to stop or gave you anxiety, and talking through that. I gave a lot of examples yesterday when we were talking about the show to Blick. A lot of the time, you guys know that I'm handy capable. And so when I get angry, I use kink almost as my relief. It is my relief. When I get angry and I just want to go punch a nigga and they snap box, and I know good and doggone well I can't, I ask my master for some pain. Okay, so the pain that I want to give, I now want to get.
Yeah.
Give me pain because I want to give pain. And it works. It has its ebbs and flows. It helps me release a lot of the stress and pressures I feel that are built up, and that are not always necessarily sexually.
Yeah.
But it is all, yes. You got the key question?
I got something crazy. I'm just enjoying this right here because your friend I'm an entrepreneur, right? And your friend created a job for herself where she beat up white men. What the fuck?
Lord. And she can get away with it, and they want it. That's the deep part. And they want it. And they want it. That's the deep part.
It is consensual.
Hold on. And they pay for it.
Oh, even more.
Yeah,
look.
I get paid.
That's what I'm talking about. Look, ain't nothing better you can do. And they pay for it. It's like,
That's Django little sister. That's Django little sister.
You stupid. I got you. Yeah, man. But yeah, no, that is crazy. But go ahead, Poetic. I know you were kind of making a point right there, though. But that's some good topic.
Yeah, I mean, but aside from just the slave, there are subcategories in kink. So as the dominant, you have more than just one type of dominant. You have the alpha dom. You have the soft dom. You have a master, which are all different levels. It's levels to this shit, baby.
Yeah.
And just like, in everything else, you have subcategories as far as being a submissive or slave. You have there's like a fine line between slave and submissive. And that line is really one word, a safe word. See, a slave is all of what the word entitles. You are a slave. You are owned. You now have, quote unquote, not your own mind. You are moving by the mind of your master. But like I said, it is also something entrusting, because you have to trust that the person that you are calling master is steering you in the right direction. So you have to also use discernment. A lot of the time people think that the submissive or the slave is just without power, when they are actually wrong. In this situation, it is the slave or the submissive that actually holds all of the power. Because at any moment in time where I say, you know, this is making me feel uncomfortable or a certain way, we need to stop. It stops right then and there. A lot of times they think, oh, how can you just submit? But what people rarely realize is that their bedroom life is not necessarily their business life. Or outside of the bedroom. I am a slave in my household. But when it comes to my business, I'm a boss, baby. I'm dominant. There are times where I am dominant. I have to be dominant on a day-to-day basis. I'm a mother. I'm an entrepreneur. I am a writer. There are things that I am trying to accomplish. So I am a boss always, until I hit the door and I hit position. Then that is where my troubles, my worries, my having to dictate, my having to run something stops. And I am now being ran. It is a release to go through the day where you are always a boss, always making these moves, to somebody now telling you how to move. Look, that dress don't look good on you, baby. I like that tan one. Put that one on. Put those heels on. I like it when your hair is down. I like it when you're freshly weave twisted. You know, it takes things off of your plate sometimes. And a lot of the time what people fail to realize in the kink community, a lot of these people are CEOs and things of that nature. They are running companies. So that's why a lot of the Caucasian men that are into kink like to be dominated, because they are dominating so much. Their everyday life, their 9 to 5 is to dominate. And when they get home, it's like, the last thing I want to do is command some more. Nah, you command me, man. Come do with me as you will. My body is your canvas to stripe with bruises and red marks and all that. And it is a release for both.
Yeah.
You know, if Karen may have pissed you off in the office and you wanted to knock her block off and call it Velveeta. But you can't do that, because you lose your job.
You got to find you a Karen. You got to find a Karen that you can dominate. You find you a Karen. She be like, whoop me, master, whoop me. That's crazy right there, though, man. See, that's good. These are things that I think most people...
You're black and I'm proud.
I'm sorry for what I did to your people. I'm sorry. Crazy. But yeah, like you said, it's actually therapy in a sense too. That's what I was saying. Like when you were saying it's a different form of therapy, but I feel like, you know, it is a form of therapy, and being able to be in that kind of mental place, like acting itself can be a form of therapy as well. What's up, goddess? Acting itself can be in a form of therapy also. So it's like being in those roles, like you say, the person that's feeling guilty for dominating people and being in that kind of place is now in that other position. So it feels like, you know, you kind of paid your dues in a sense, which is crazy, you know, so you can be able to continue to go on in your life. That is deep right there. That is deep. Go ahead, Miko.
Yeah, I just want to know, like, sometimes do y'all get withdrawals and just be sitting there like, I just want to beat somebody?
Yes. I just want to beat somebody. I have been, before last weekend, do y'all know, I don't know if y'all see it, but I see it. My skin is just different. My vibe is a lot higher. I feel like, you know, like, yeah.
That's what's up. All right, so this is what we're gonna do real quick. We had also a song that we're gonna load up on Bigo, so you guys don't have to worry. We're gonna load you guys up on Bigo. We had some music. Appreciate you guys. We had some music and stuff that we're gonna play off of YouTube, so bear with us real quick. Let me go in here, bring this up here, bring him up here.
You may or may not know him. He is also on Bigo. His name is Ahmad Black, the real Mike Lowry, and he like it nasty.
That's the name of the song. It's called Like It Nasty. So we're going to have everybody mute their mics real fast just so we can hear it. Everybody can hear it on YouTube. And we're going to play it on Bigo, guys. So bear with us right here. Let's go.
when you give me time. I can go cry when you give me time. I can beat it up if you give me time. You gon' fall in love if you give me time. Give me time when you give me time. I can go cry when you give me time.
Majesty,
I'm looking for the one.
what's the code name?
Black Magic, the real Mike Larry.
How nasty do you like it?
I like it nasty, real nasty, intense.
Sure y'all ready? I'm on my way.
Shout out to the artist. Shout out to the artist. I'm in.
She made me shine for that pussy. Got me saying I'm gonna change for that pussy. How you got me calling play for that pussy? Like don't be playing games, I'm on my way to that pussy. Oh, you know what we do. I be coming through on the love. Fucking with me, shawty, and you know. Bust it down every single night, yeah. And she call me fucked up when a man ain't acting right, yeah. She a motherfucking pride every time that touchdown already got it. She know I like it nasty. Oh, she know I like it nasty. Feel that pussy know and it be trash. She be tryna turn it to a habit, yeah. She know I like it nasty. Oh, she know I like it nasty. Feel that pussy know and it be trash. She be tryna turn it to a habit, yeah. Sit down, can we talk, boo? Do anything you want to. What you gon' do? So bad, damn, I want you. I'm on a mission, I'm kissing baby, I'm licking on this pussy. Oh, you know what we done. Niggas can't do what I done. That's why I'm fucking you more. Just when I fuck you, you bustin' right, yeah. And she call me fucked up when a man ain't acting right, yeah. She a motherfucking pride every time that touchdown already got it. She know I like it nasty. Oh, she know I like it nasty. Feel that pussy know and it be trash. She be tryna turn it to a habit, yeah. She know I like it nasty. Oh, she know I like it nasty. Feel that pussy know and it be trash. She be tryna turn it to a habit, yeah. Niggas can't do what I done. That's why I'm fucking you more. Just when I fuck you, you bustin' right, yeah. Just when I fuck you, you bustin' right, yeah. She call me fucked up when a man ain't acting right, yeah. She a motherfucking pride every time that touchdown already got it. She know I like it nasty. Oh, she know I like it nasty. Feel that pussy know and it be trash. She be tryna turn it to a habit, yeah. She know I like it nasty. Oh, she know I like it nasty. Feel that pussy know and it be trash. She be tryna turn it to a habit, yeah.
All right. Man, Ahmad Black, shout out. Give him a applause one more time. Let's bring that music back in here. Okay, good music, good work, man. What you saying, Miko? What you saying?
No, that's hot. That's hot.
Yeah, that was good. Good music. I love it. I love the selection, man. This is good, man. See, this is what I'm talking about, y'all. I feel like, a lot of stuff, our people have been through so much stuff. We got to find different ways to be able to express ourselves, to heal ourselves, to be in another type of mind frame. And this kind of stuff, like I said, it don't hurt nobody. Some people, of course, they're going to have their little sayings and what they say. But at the end of the day, I feel if people are in agreement and you're moving in that type of frequency, this is definitely a better a situation. But all right, let's go ahead and do this real quick. We're going to get ready to move the show to a Would You Rather real fast, and then we'll do some closing remarks with Poetic, whatever she has to say after that. But we're going to go ahead and shift it over here to the GOAT. Got him. This show This part of the show is Would You Rather.
Yes, this part of the show is Would You Rather Kink Edition. Let's get into it.
Got him.
All right, the first question goes to you, Miss Poetic Poison. Would you rather be choked to the point of passing out or have to give head all day?
Damn.
I'm doing that. No.
Got 3,000. Boy, all right. No, that's what's
No,
up.
actually, honestly though, I would rather be choked to the point of passing out. I'm masochistic, so yeah, give me some breath control play, baby.
Damn.
We'll know that's what it's called, breath control play.
Okay. She said she don't
All
mind
right,
being
so I'm gonna
choked.
just go around this way.
Go ahead.
So, Mr. Blick,
What's up?
would you rather do puppy play or a golden shower?
Whoa. Puppy play.
Now,
Yeah,
before
explain.
you answer,
Thank you.
right?
Explain
Now,
to me, because I
before you
don't
answer,
Puppy play.
puppy play is exactly what you think it sounds like. It is putting on a collar, a literal dog collar, little doggy nose, muzzle mask, the mask with the dog nose, and getting on all fours and being an animal.
Oh yeah, we don't do the forest. I'll definitely probably do the golden showers. I'll take the golden showers before I'm on all fours like that.
Ooh, you finna let a nigga R. Kelly you? I'm throwing up.
She got to make sure. Look, it got to be somebody that drink water all the time too, so it can be mostly clear. If I'm gonna have some golden showers on my ass, I'm telling you the truth.
Oh, there's my collar. I am your dog.
I'll take the look. I ain't been on no fours. Hell no, barking and shit. That ain't my stilo. She said R. Kelly.
All I thought about was Coming to America.
I'm good. You ain't gonna get Blick to bark. Blick ain't barking. I don't know. That's what I said. This is what I was saying before. I was talking to Poetic. I said, look, I don't even really get super into the kink. I'm very open-minded. Don't get it twisted. But I was like, but if I'm gonna be doing, I would definitely be in the dominant type of vibe though. Because my energy is more giving to people. I'm more serving in that sense, like helping people, doing all this stuff. So in that world, it'd be like, nah, I ain't none of that. Like, you do this. You know, it'll definitely be the switch. So I can see what Sweet Deep is going through. But all right, let's keep going down. Let's go down the line.
All right, Miss Sweet and Deep Poetry. Would you rather live with rodents or be spanked with a paddle every time you curse?
Ooh.
Where's the paddle at for 5,000, please?
Got him. All right.
Where's the paddle at for 5,000, please? Ouch.
That
was
very,
easy.
very hard. That would have been a hard decision for me. I don't like to get hit.
Hold on. Let me let y'all see something. I don't mind being hit. Hold on.
Okay. Damn. Okay.
Lord
I got you.
have mercy. Have mercy
No
on
problem.
them.
She said she could take all them hits. She taking all them hits. I got you.
All day long.
2 paddles.
2 paddles.
Alrighty.
We need a double extended paddle. I got you. All right. On to the.
Alrighty, Mr. Info Goat. Would you rather be masochistic or sadistic?
Ooh.
I don't even know what either one of those means. That like me.
Poetic, can you give us a little?
All right. Yes. Masochistic is a person that likes to receive pain. Me. Sweet and deep. Spank me. Sadistic is a person that likes to give it.
Oh.
Okay, so yeah, I'll be the giver. if you want me to hit you, I hit you. You know?
He like, you ain't hitting my ass.
Please don't hit me.
He said, I don't like to be hit. We gonna be really fighting in here. It's gonna turn into something else. No, that's crazy. All right, cool. Would you rather kink edition? Never been done before. We're gonna have to bring that one back. That's funny. Man, okay, so now with that, let's go ahead and switch the boxes one more time. Poetic, with you, just of you observing us, let's just say us on the panel, and a few people, let's say that we know that we rock with. What do you think that what do you think the best kink would fit for us with just your personal observation? Your personal observation.
Now, see, I wish Goddess. I wonder. I hope if Goddess
I'm
is here.
scared.
Yeah, Goddess is in here.
I am so
Look,
scared.
Goddess is in here.
Goddess would be the perfect dominatrix.
Oh yeah.
Like when I see her military pictures, baby, G.I. Jane me, yeah,
G.I. Jane.
But
She would too. She always giving instructions too.
She would be. Yep. I see her in all leather with the whip and the tassels. and
Looking
the
like
high
Magnificent.
boots still.
With the little, the whole little leather Catwoman outfit. She's like, y'all
Yes,
didn't do
and the claws, baby. Yes.
Oh wow.
Now,
That's
Blick, I
crazy.
do see you as an alpha. You are so sweet and kind, as far as your energy on the show.
Yeah.
You kind of, like, honestly, you actually would kind of come off as a switch to me.
Yeah. What's the switch? Put it down. Don't say
You
that
could
too
be
loud. Yeah, cause we ain't switching. I ain't switching. I walk very straight, nigga. Don't you dare. I don't switch nothing. No hips, don't move. No, I'm just, I know you. I'm just messing with you.
These hips do lie, nigga. Stop playing.
I ain't switching. Never. Nah, that's what's
But,
up.
I think you would be more.
Yeah,
of a
we
switch.
don't-
You
don't have-
tend to have both the loving and the dominant role.
Mhm.
So it
Gotcha.
would depend upon the scene for you.
Yeah,
You could be more submissive in one night and a little more dominating the next. That's kind of what I see.
Yeah, yeah.
Coco, she dominating. She
Coco
topping.
dominant?
She topping niggas.
Dang,
topping
she smacking niggas like nigga. I said get on your knees, little nigga. Like damn. All right. Shit. Okay.
Is Coco making
I see for Miko, he seems more of a voyeur. He's somebody that likes to watch and take notes and gotta analyze it. Like, okay, she liked
the
it when
book
you
on
did
it.
that right there.
Hey, nah, you know
right,
what?
basically, let me get the book on it.
That's a great analogy because I was gonna say, you know what? For your friend, we need to get her a shirt that says, "I beat white boys," and I would love to just watch her show, just beat the hell out of, just beat his ass. You know,
He would love that. He was like, yeah, beat his ass again. Make him bleed. Make him bleed.
beat his ass.
I can't even lie though. When she said that, like I said, I was thinking like you said it was men or something like that. When she said white dudes, I was like, that would be an interesting ass show to watch. That would be interesting to see her just switch into that other world and loving it
And Sweet and Deep is so sweet
Yeah.
that it, like, when I found out that she was the dominatrix, like it almost kind of took me aback. Like, really?
Yeah.
You just saw that? Like, me? We have a lot of similar traits. Like, we're just a kind of reserved. But if y'all see her on the other platform in her lives, baby, she be going ham, ma'am.
Oh, I love it.
No spam.
I love it. So I had a quick question
Play with you.
for Sweet and Deep. I had a quick question. So has it ever been a time where you see actual women with like your personality or something similar and you can kind of see that that's hidden in there? They just don't know what to do, or they just are afraid maybe to jump into that world? Do you see that a lot?
I run across it a little bit, where some people are like me and, they have it in them and you can see it in certain areas. Like there's another person on our other platform that and we call her Beautiful Black Queen. She has it in her that she can be like, she can make money being a dom, but she just won't go there.
Yeah.
So
She doesn't-
I
okay.
see it in women, but it's like some women are like, I don't want to do that, but they have all the perfect characteristics to be the perfect dom.
Wow, that's deep. That is crazy right now. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's a lot of people out here in here hiding, boy. Y'all hiding. What the hell's going on? Okay, so what I wanted you to go in just a little bit poetic on like some pros and cons in a sense, because I know there's another world on the opposite end where like you kind of went in a little bit when you saying somebody go too far, they're not listening to the words and stuff like that. I kind of want you to go in on both sides so we can be balanced. I'm a balanced type of person. So go in a little bit on the balancing side of it.
Now, on the balancing side of things, you do have to, there is a fine line between domination and masochism and then abuse. You have to be careful that you're not teetering in those lines of abuse. If you're telling your dominant that something feels uncomfortable and he is trying to kind of push you past it, not stopping to see what it is that's making you uncomfortable, that's a red flag. That is not something you want to continue to be a part. You may want to reevaluate whether or not he is an actual dominant or if he is just an abuser. There are people, especially a lot of men, that will take the, oh, I'm an alpha, I'm a dominant, and they're really just abusive. So you got to make sure that those lines are there. You want somebody that is understanding, that has patience, that, you know, that does, like I said, that is kind with your heart and your feelings, because outside of being someone's quote unquote owned property, you are still a human being. You do still have emotions and feelings. There are things, you know, that make you uncomfortable. And a trait in a perfect dom is that they're helping you overcome that obstacle. See, fears and things, the fears that those are just angels whispering growth. So anybody that is willing to help you grow for your best, and that only has your best intentions at heart, is somebody that you want to rock with. In this lifestyle, you don't want to, if your partner is just all about the sexual experience of kink, that is a red flag. Because it is not all about the sex. It is a trust thing. It is communication. It is honesty and openness and being willing to walk through those fears and get through those traumas. It could be in a fun way. It doesn't have to necessarily be bad. But, you know, a lot of the time, sometimes in healing, you heal in the scene. So you'll heal within the act of doing certain things. And then it is afterwards when you sit and you do your quote unquote pillow talk, which you call it in the vanilla, where your pillow talk, you know, your, you talk it out, and it helps you to realize things. Like I had a realization that me as a submissive and a slave, and I come into this world because I was a military brat. So structure and dominating people have always been a part of my life. And it is something that structure, that discipline is something that I craved and loved. I'm flitty. I'm like a hippie. I am wild, and I need somebody sometimes to rein me in. Even in my thoughts, sometimes they get a little manic, and I need that balance, as you say, to help pull it back, you know, draw it in, calm it down a little bit. And so those are great characteristics for any dom or submissive. Being able to, willing to grow, willing to listen, willing to change for your betterment.
Wow. Good. Excellently put. Okay. And so we'll do this, and then we'll get ready to close in just in a second. But I wanted to ask you, so what would you say to someone? What are the first steps for someone that might want to participate in this? Or like, what's the safe way for them to be able to do it without just putting themselves like on blast? Because most of the time when we hear about these worlds, they're really secretive, you know, where people don't really put their stuff out there. They like you said, I'm at work. I know that boss does not want nobody from their job popping up at one of these events, or maybe they do, you know, deep down inside. But what is a safe way to be able to kind of go into that? Yeah, exactly. You don't want to see himself on the knees getting whooped. To call Toby, like she called you Toby. No, I'm just playing. But yeah, what are some safe ways in order to kind of like creep into it, to be able to start, you know, doing this form of therapy or sexual pleasure?
If you are uncomfortable and like wanting to bring it to your spouse or your partner, you can try it in the midst of, you know, your scenes or sexual acts. You know, tell them to, you know, spank you a little bit, spank you a little harder if he's already doing it. Grab a hand and place it around your throat. I suggested watching pornos together that play a scene that you may be interested in. There is also a website that you all can go to, and there is a little quiz questionnaire. It's about 100 questions. It is bdsmtest.org. And it is a BDSM test to tell you where you lie within the kink realm. It's about 100 questions. I suggest you take the extended test to give you a bit more information. It'll give you percentages of where you lie the highest. Like my top 5 percentages are submissive, masochistic, a brat, and a voyeur. So, you know,
good.
I suggest you take it. You know, take it within the and take it with a person. You can take it personally, or you can take it by yourself, and just, you know, do your research. Look into what it is that you may like. Try different little things. If it's implementing like riding crops, you don't necessarily have to go all the way to a whip. You can do silky hand ties to do binding if you're into rigging, or a rope bunny. You know, there are all different ways to bring in the essential. They now make candles for wax play. So
wow, they make special candles. I didn't know that. So you don't have to be burnt every time. Like, my life.
Yeah, it's not gonna, you know, leave a little blister. It gets heated enough, just enough so you to feel that heat, but it's not too hot to where it can damage the skin. But Sweet, you wanted to say something?
Go ahead.
Yeah, another way of getting into kink with your partner is, if that is your partner, you are supposed to be able to communicate with them. Ask your partner about their fetishes, because a lot of people fetishes
and fantasies,
are kinks.
Fetishes and fantasies.
You have to be able to communicate with your partner and start off with like a truth or dare. You know, truth, you know, what kind of fetishes do you have? Do you have a fetish of, you know, being peed on, being choked, being slapped? A lot of people do not realize that. So being able to communicate, especially right before sex or right after, and be like, yo, babe, yo, that was wonderful. What is your fetish? What you want me to do to you? You know, you never know until you ask.
Got him.
Because, baby, one of my fetish fantasies.
Yeah.
Y'all, it's called consensual, non-consensual. So you give consent to be non-consenting. I want to be, hopefully I'll get no whippings for telling this, but I want a B&E, a break and enter. I want to be hand tied. I want to be tied up and thrown in the back of the trunk.
Like, get down.
Ride around a little bit. And, you know, you know, your shoulder like a continental soldier. And, you know, you do some real nasty things.
See, like, that's what a good time. Like, don't tip you with a good time. Somebody break in, you like, please, I've been waiting for you. Jesus. Now that is funny. That is too funny. Well, man, I appreciate it. This is a super good show. Like I said, especially us being a balanced type of company, a balanced type of show. It's good to be able to show all aspects. We didn't talk about everything on this show. So this is our first time actually doing a actual kink episode. You guys make sure you guys let us know what's up. We'll definitely bring this back. I feel like one of the things, like I said, I see it being like a form of therapy, like on another whole level. You know what I mean? I feel like it's a form of bonding on a whole nother levels too. As long as the two people that are involved, or multiple people that's involved, are all down with it, I definitely see the positives in it. And yeah, that's definitely deep. So we appreciate everybody for coming in today. We thank you guys for showing up. Sweet Deep Poetry, we thank you for your poem. Y'all gonna have to go to YouTube. Y'all gonna have to see her poem. She, man, had me lightly sweating under here. I had to be like, oh Lord, what's going on? I didn't know. But
yeah, definitely check out all of them.
Everything.
Enjoy them.
She definitely has some talent and some abilities, and we appreciate you, like you said, downloading the app just to be able to come in here to be able to let us know and to share your gifts and your talents and your perspective as well, because that's super important, especially us as a people, or people, a community, life, period. It's good for us to be able to know the different aspects of all of this thing. Let me see. Yeah, so next week, what we'll do, since I see a couple people, let's go ahead and see what the next show is going to be about. I know y'all got it probably on y'all list, Poetic. Let me pull it up real fast while I bring this down.
The next show will be...
Gotcha. Thank you, Kylie, because I'm loading
Dreams. We will be doing Dream Part 2.
Okay, Dream Part 2. Yes, this is once a week. For I think it's Donica. Yeah, Donica, we do this. Every show is just something different,
No,
but
it's
yes,
not. It's 3 times a week.
yeah, we do it 3 times a week. We do Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 10 o'clock Eastern Standard. Make sure you guys subscribe too. Appreciate you guys. Make sure you guys subscribe. Okay, yeah. So yeah, we were talking about Dreams Part 2. Our first one show that we had was amazing. We was going in about dreams, and I've been still having dreams since that last show. I've been having dreams almost every night. I was weird this morning because it was a dream I had last night. I don't understand it. I do not understand it. It was kind of crazy. And some people from my past and popping up, and Lord help me. I just like, why is this stuff happening? But it's cool. But we feel that it's super important that our dreams talk to us. They have different messages, and your subconscious or your consciousness is actually talking. Go ahead, Coco, real quick.
Yes, the dream I had, well, actually early this morning, because I didn't go to bed till early this morning. I had a plane crash, y'all. So that's going to be interesting to talk about.
Looking at, yeah, we're going to have to look at the definition of that. Can't be having no plane crash because we plan on having a jet.
Dream.
We plan on having a jet too, so you can't be. Lord, I can't even talk about my dream.
Oh, I survived.
Not this less. Okay.
I survived, but I'm just saying.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Okay, so yeah, like I said, once again, we appreciate everybody for tuning in. If you guys want to be able to see more content like this, you always can go to our HMS network. We have shows on top of shows on top of shows, working on the thumbnail so y'all can be able to click on certain shows. But yeah, just go ahead and click one of those shows. Guarantee all the shows we do is a very good show. You want to see, you got content, you're an artist, you maybe want to get some of your music out, get some of your content out. Make sure you go to HMS or hitmakersociety.com. We'll definitely get in contact with you. If you can't get on there, get on the website. You might be lazy, don't want to go in there. Hit us up on Bigo. HMS Media is our Bigo. Our IG is We Are HMS. That's WEARE HMS. My personal IG is Blick333, BLIC333. I'm an artist as well. And yeah, make sure you guys holler at us. All right, Poetic. If anybody wants any more poetic poison or might want to sneak up into the kink world just a little, man. You know what I mean? What's the best way they can be able to contact you?
On all fours? No.
Damn. Got him.
Nah. No, you can contact me on Bigo at Poet Soul is my Bigo ID on all of my social media platforms. It is one Poetic Poison. But I do want to plug in, you guys, I am hosting this Saturday at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. I will be hosting a live and virtual artist networking event. So I have a few performers that I will be having in a penthouse spot. I will also be catering that spot. I'll be getting cards ready for my Chef Poison's Eat. But I would love for y'all to come through, support if you can, come and show and do some stuff. You know, Coco, Sweet Feet, you got it now. You got the app now. You might as well.
Yeah, you might as well get it.
If you need a family, HMS Casting.
We here.
That we have. We are all of our family. We have what's the agencies and families and girls.
Everything. We got everything. We'll definitely welcome you in here, and then when it's time, you know, if we need you to spank a couple people, I'm just gonna be like, hey, Sweet D, I need you to take care of this real quick, please. Take care of that. She keeps it at the desk. I love it. I love her energy. She's a good person. Okay, cool. We appreciate that, Poetic. All right, so Coco, if anybody need to get in contact with you, this is another one of our co-hosts. She stays, on the show. She's been here chilling, observing all this information for sure. If people need to get in contact with you, what's the best way they can get in contact with you?
Here on Bigo, Coco Water, or on IG, Coco Lawan. And I just want to say, Poetic, I can't remember what show it was. You were talking, and I meant to say this to you, but I actually visioned you doing this on a high scale level, like you doing your catering and like performances and stuff.
So yeah,
when you watch this back, I made a face. I'm like, wait a minute, I forgot to tell her that.
Let's go. Hey, wait, Poetic. Before
that's
she
just
said
that manifestation, we're manifesting it together.
Poetic. Remember when I talked to you the other day when we were talking on the phone, just me and you, and I was saying like certain shows and stuff that I wanted to do, and I was saying with you, that's crazy right there. We was already kind of lightly talking about that, but that's tight that she's seen it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Okay, cool. Info Goat, aka Miko. If anybody need to get in contact with you, sir, what's the best way we can get in contact with you?
Here on Bigo as Info Goat, or on Bigo as Gullah, GULLAH, that's Gullah, or on Instagram at Lyrical Me 912.
Got him, Lyrical Me. Okay, and sweet. I don't know why. Look, when he said that, made me want to say sweet deep water. Jesus, sweet deep poetry. I know that you're on Bigo now.
That's because it does get wet.
Of course, for sure. I bet you it does. No, but let me see. So if people want to be able to get in contact with you, what is the best way that they can get in contact with you? We did have your plug on there for when you did your piece, but I just want to make sure the people that are just tuning in now, what's the best way they can get in contact with you?
I am on now Bigo, Tag, YouTube, TikTok, and my IG, and everything is Sweet and Deep Poetry.
I love it. Consistent, sweet, deep poetry. I'm telling y'all need to run that back, boy. We're gonna get her back on there for real. Do some more poetry. Yeah, that's it. So yeah, once again, we thank you guys again for tuning in. This is like I said, with show, we might have to run this one back too. We might have to run a few of them back. But yeah, we got more shows for you guys. Make sure you stay tuned in Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 10 o'clock Eastern. That's the difference because we moved 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And yeah, and we'll have more things to keep you on the edge of your seat. Make sure you stay above the dirt. Make sure you stay in that energy, that positive pro-life type of energy. And yeah, and we will see you next time talking about dreams. Hey.